Got this message from Eva.
Yeah, Eva needs our help. We need to mobilize for Eva. She says, hey, Ben and Kelly, I heard you helping people with their relationships every morning. Hoping maybe you could spare a couple of minutes for me, LOL.
Okay.
So I'm 27. I've been dating my boyfriend who's 31 for about 4 months now.
Okay. My man, math? Are we doing math?
Here's my issue.
Oh,
He's
okay.
immature. For example, he farts in front of me, makes it a big deal, pulls my pants down in public, and does other embarrassing things.
He pantses her?
He pantses her in public.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, listen, I wouldn't be with him if he didn't have some redeeming qualities. Like, he's very successful, very hot, LOL. But my question is, do you think he can change? Do guys eventually grow out of this phase? Isn't 31 a little old to still be doing things like that? Can I help him change? I like him, but I'm not sure I want to date someone who doesn't want to change and mature. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, wow. 31, pants in her, doing that. Now, okay. All right. But before we jump into this guy too much, I mean, I still do the, hey, pull my finger.
Okay, but to your family, right?
Well, yeah.
So you do it in public?
Well, I do it. Well, I mean, I guess we're outside, sure.
Okay.
Sometimes it's in public.
Are you pantsing?
I'm not.
Your ladies in public?
No, not pantsing them. The worst I do is the here, pull my finger. And I will say they acquiesce to my request probably 60% of the time.
Okay. But it's different, though, I think, with your relationship status. She's 4 months in.
Yeah, that's true.
He's 31. And listen, like, how in the world did he? That's risky to go pants a lady in public.
Oh, right.
You know,
holy cow. Unless he knows that she's wearing like some underwear or something like that.
But yes, but what in his brain thought that she would think that's funny? Like any woman would think that's funny and not downright humiliating.
It sounds like he comes from the old school train of thought of, well, if a guy hits you, it means he likes you.
Sure, like picking on you and stuff. Maybe he grew up with just nothing but brothers.
Antiquated sort of way of thinking.
Maybe. But yeah, okay. I think at least we need to sit down and have a strong talking to you like, listen, I like your silly side, but if you ever pants me again in public, we're done. I'm going to drop kick your butt. Just like that. He needs to understand that does not land like it would for one of his buddies. You know, like maybe he's got that relationship with his buddies, but not as a lady. Yeah, obviously it's worked. He is in a friend group where that sort of thing happens. Yeah. And it's not only tolerated, but it's encouraged. And she needs to just say, listen, if that's the way you want to act with your friends, okay, leave it with them. But for me, I'm going to need some manners. I feel like guys do mature, though, eventually. Well, he's 31. When does that kick in? I mean, 30's... He's not 21. He's 31. 30's the new 20, isn't it? OMG. I mean, who knows? Maybe he had a stifled 20s and wasn't able to do anything, and so he's kind of been free, or maybe he was in a very controlling relationship for many years, and then he finally got out of it and he just wants to be free. Never wants to grow up. He's one of those that's just kind of hanging on to his youth. He thinks as long as he's doing this kind of stuff that he feels young, and he wears his hats backwards. And yes, hello fellow kids. Hello fellow kids. That's the Steve Buscemi meme. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. I love when I have to explain memes to Kelly. Yeah, no, I don't have an extensive knowledge of all the memes. Anyways, that's what half of my brain is. All right, so what, were we just saying she needs to... she's got a valid concern. She needs to... Is it ultimatum ready? I mean, I hate ultimatums. I would say for pantsing her, yes. I would say for pantsing her, yes. Like, we never do that again. All right. And obviously, I'm assuming based on her reaction, she had to have had a harsh reaction when that happened. Yeah. And he has to know, that is over the line. Mental note? Yep, mental
maybe
note.
not do that again
Maybe
in
we
public.
don't pants my lady. She didn't think it's funny.
In public. See, now if she's standing at the stove or whatever and you walk by and you know, pants are there, that's a different story.
Doesn't sound like she's a fan of it.
I mean, but you can, my point is you can dip your toe in that water.
I wouldn't.
If you're Eva and you're listening and he does that, I wouldn't be as harsh to him if it were in public, if it were in private.
Are we telling Eva now it's fine if you're at home?
I'm just saying.
I don't think that's the direction we go. She clearly doesn't like it.
I mean, I feel like every relationship, there's always a little, walk by the partner and a little grab and tickle or whatever.
Okay, but we don't need to pants.
But how else are you going to grab and tickle if you don't pants?
We don't do that. We don't do that.
What do you mean we? Are you referring
My
to...
husband and I.
Oh, well, maybe you should do...
You're generalizing everybody does it. Not everybody does that.
Well, maybe you should.
No.
Maybe you're missing out.
Nobody needs to see that.
Maybe you're missing out.
We have other people in the house. Nobody needs to see any of that.
That's the excitement, Kelly, is when... That's the excitement. I'm telling you, when you two are just alone in the kitchen... And
you're not helping.
Others are not in the same room, and then
you're losing focus.
Little grab and tickle
Eva.
right there.
No, we don't need grab and tickle. Eva needs him to button it up.
See, you don't want to take the complete fun out of the relationship.
Not saying he needs to take the complete fun out of it, but we need he clearly
Kelly, it sounds
needs
like
to know some levels of the fun.
Kelly, it sounds like you need to experience a little bit of the grab and tickle.
I don't need my pants pulled down to have fun. Good Lord. Why? Why do you keep poking the bear so much? You don't know where the line is and need to stop.
I would just love for you to come on like the next day and go,
no.
Ben.
No.
I got to be honest.
Not going to happen.
I was in the kitchen yesterday.
No.
And my husband must have been listening to what you said because he walked by.
Why are we still talking about this?
He did a little grab and tickle, and it was magical. I don't know what it was, but I realized I was missing out on that so many years.
You keep having that conversation in your head because it will never happen in real life.
Yeah, see, Sherry texts in and she says the grab and tickle always turns into the walk and poke, and yes, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
It can be a fun little adventure.
You and Sherry, you keep doing that. I don't need to do all that.
You don't know what you're missing out on, Kelly. Don't know what you're missing out on.
I don't need to traumatize my kids.
That's the thing.
We're keeping the walking and the poking behind closed doors. Is that okay?
I could be out in the open. That's the excitement.
It doesn't need to be on the open.
That's the excitement.
Hit a button. I'm done talking. Seriously.
Kelly, pull up a
Stop
chair.
It.
Let's have a conversation.
Stop it. Just hit a button. We're done. Stop. Play some commercials.
I don't know how many times Zoe has walked in the room and gone, okay, and turned around and walked out.
I don't need to talk anymore about your tickling and your poking.
I'm just saying, it's part of the excitement, Kelly.
I don't need it.
Sounds like you do.
I don't.
All right, anyways. All right, fine.
Oh
Eva, hopefully that helped.
I don't think it did at all. In fact, it probably gave the boyfriend more fuel.
Terry just texted in, my stepdad used to pants my mom while she was cooking. Usually when she was mid-gravy, couldn't stop stirring. See? It can be fun.
It is logistically difficult to get the pants back up.
If done in the right way and at the right time, it just sounds like her boyfriend doesn't have that filter of when is the right time. It can be a great move.
So tell Eva, it's fine. Just get pantsed. It's fine. You should just like it.
Well, that's what Kelly said. But
oh my God!
I didn't say that. All right, we can be done.
How long have we been going on about this?
You know what? Just long enough. Just long enough.
Just long enough?
To get the point across.
All right.
Hopefully, well, I didn't get the point across to you, but anyways.
No, you didn't.
That'll be for another day. But still, my quest continues on.
That's great.
It's 99.7
Remember yesterday?
DJX.
Do you remember yesterday? Do you want another? You want another yesterday?
We're not talking about yesterday. It's 99.7 DJX.